What is the goings, YouTube? It is your boy, One Star a Week for the You, and now watching another episode of the Broke Boy Road to Glory. And apologies for the delay. I normally post this kind of video on a Sunday evening. It is now Monday evening on the East Coast of North America. And One Star, what are you doing? Apologies, I know it's my bad. I was in mourning, and you might be wondering, yo, what were you in mourning for? Well, there's a few things. I was crying tears of joy. I was crying tears of pain. It was an interesting weekend league to say the least. But first, you're going to see on your screen with the 86 upgrade, because as you guys know, we are pack addicts. We like to make stupid decisions on this account, but it's okay. We were saved by EA. We were touched by an angel. We packed 90 rated, not in for a Mane in the pack. And after that, I was ready to hit the weekend league. He's going to be our super sub. That's the point that we're at on this account. We now have a super sub Mane on the account. And next part of this episode, I will be opening some squad battles rewards. This is post weekend league, post commentary, whatever that means, if you understand what I'm saying. So here we are. I have completed the weekend league, and we will get into the gameplay very soon. But we are going to first open these squad battles rewards. I hit silver 2. Happy days. We're gonna open a gold pack, a premium gold pack, and another premium gold pack, and maybe, just maybe, with the luck we have on this account, we will pack something big. I mean, sometimes the small packs are the ones that change your life. Brazilian flag striker. Wow, Gabriel Jesus. Welcome to the club. For a gold pack, this is actually a pretty big W. Thank you very much, EA. They love me for some reason. Maybe because I did so poorly in the weekend league. I don't know. Maybe this is an act of charity from EA. That's not bad. We're going to throw him on the transfer list. I don't want to waste your time checking how much this player is, because we have more important things to do. Mainly, opening the 7.5k pack. We're going to open 7.5k pack number 1. I'm tripping over my words today. I apologize. Is this going to be another board? No, it's not. Nacho Monreal, Arsenal legend, and big ups to Arsenal. They have turned it around. 3 wins on the bounce, and maybe, just maybe, Arteta had a point. Maybe they're going to challenge for Europa League. It's never too late. I mean, if you look at the Premier League right now, there is, I think, 4 or 5 points. No, was it 6 points? There's a small amount of points separating 14th and first place, and pretty much everybody except the relegation candidates, Sheffield United, I see you, are in the race. So it's actually a very good year in the Premier League for that purpose. And shout out to Southampton. They beat Liverpool today. I mean, what is going on in the Premier League? It seems like we're in the Twilight Zone. And speaking of the Twilight Zone, we're going to jump into our weekend league squad. And as you guys know, we made one massive signing this weekend league, which was Samuel Eto'o. His final stats are before you on the screen. And as a right forward in the 4-3-2-1, I feel like he was very, very good. 19 goals in 34 games and 11 assists as well. And of course, we had Mane on the bench, and he started off the bench every single game as a super sub in the 45th or 60th minute. 4 goals, 1 assist off the bench in 10 games is actually pretty good of a contribution. He scored me some clutch goals. But yeah, let's jump into the weekend league gameplay. I don't really have anything else to share with you guys. I'm gonna let you guys know, how did we finish? Because you guys know the goal was 18 wins. Did we hit 18 wins? Let's get it. One Star, what was your thoughts on your team's performance during the weekend league? Yes, somebody needs to do the Heimlich maneuver on me, because I choked. This might be the biggest choke we have ever had as a team in the weekend league, and I say this to you as a man of monumental chokes. There have been times where I have had such great records, flying starts, and I have fallen to such lows that I don't even want to play the game anymore. Today is Monday. I have not touched the game, and for good reason, because I absolutely bottled it. You would think I was Tottenham, but yeah, as you guys know, last episode we were 12-4, and 12-4 is actually a pretty good start. I know I have a mega team, but 12-4 for me is a very good start. It left us very much in a good position to hit 18 wins. I mean, at that point, I have to win 6 of my remaining 14 games. And to give you some context, and I'm not making excuses, but I worked 4 straight overnight shifts, so I have pretty much every day a small window of time to play the weekend league. I have about 3 hours straight, 4 hours straight, where I just have to knock out game after game after game. And what I must say about the gameplay is that if it's fine, I can play those games in a row and still perform at my best, in my opinion. I've just gotten used to playing games back to back to back like that. But the gameplay was dead yesterday. Somebody needs to revive the hamster that is running on the wheel because the servers were dead. This was some of the worst gameplay I have ever played in the weekend league. And it is what it is. I guess what I have to say is I felt like Mikel Arteta. I was losing game after game with such a good squad. No, wait. I feel like Ronald Koeman. I am losing game after game with GOATs and legends on my squad, and it's not a good feeling. After the game, I just wanted to throw my controller off my balcony. I mean, it was just one of those weekend leagues, guys. The mentality was not there. The gameplay did us no favors, and we went from 12-4 to 15-7. And at 15-7, I'm like, yo, we are almost there. 18 wins is at our grasp, but I lost game after game after game after game, and next thing you know, we finished the weekend league off at 16. You heard that right, 16-13. And honestly, I could have played to goal 2. I had one remaining game, but I just couldn't muster it. I could not. I did not have the energy after losing game after game after game to keep on playing the game. And like the gameplay, like I said, was on the next level. It felt like I was no longer playing the game that I know and love, FIFA 21. I am playing another version of FIFA. I mean, my players were not registering passes properly. They were taking too many touches before they shot. They were missing sitters. I had Eto missing goals he was scoring earlier in the weekend league. Ronaldo, the same. And defensively, it was open season on my defenders' cheeks. I mean, tackles and offside traps, they were all registering late. Sometimes I would press the tackle button and my player would not tackle. I felt like my keeper was sleeping. I don't know. Maybe somebody slipped him something in his drink because every single goal he just let them in. It was like I had no goalkeeper at times, and it was something unlike I've ever experienced. And I will say, in some games, it felt like it was double-sided. I was scoring stupid goals myself. I was scoring headers from obscene angles. I was scoring goals off defenders' shins because nobody on my other players' team was responding. And really, it felt like I was in the goddamn FIFA Twilight Zone. Nothing made sense. And I was, like I said, sleep deprived. I lost my head. I did not handle it well. I had to play game after game after game in such an upset state. And next thing you know, I couldn't even hit 18 wins. I mean, I was rage quitting games, which I shouldn't have done because I hear that doesn't affect your ELO, but it was desperate times. I had to finish the games. I had to get to 18 wins, and we finished at 16-13. I didn't even want gold 1. I mean, at 12-4, you should be hitting gold 1 from that point, but I've absolutely dropped the ball. And when things happen, like my Mendy chasing players and he just can't catch them, my Maldini getting outran by people like Inform Suarez, you know something is wrong in the game. And it felt like I was playing reverse mystery ball. It felt like my opponents had the boost and I never got the boost. I never got the mystery ball. I never was in on the joke. It seemed like everybody was oh man, it was an interesting weekend league to say the least. And the question now is, where do we go from here? I mean, there's a lot of ways we can handle it, but I think we're going to keep on doing what we're doing. All right, normally if this was a normal weekend league with a gameplay like that, I think I would have just stopped at 14 wins. I mean, there was a certain point in the weekend league I was 14-5. Normally I would have just stopped there. Most of the games I was playing, they were just so delayed. It was not fun. And I think it's partly because I'm playing during rush hour. Like, I'm playing during the heaviest server times in the sense that when I play is probably the time when most other people play this game in my area. So I'm probably playing when the servers are overloaded. Not to make an excuse for EA because they make billions of dollars, but I digress from that. And basically my plan going forward is to play all 30 games if I'm having fun. If not, I'm gonna stop at 14. This is the only week where I pushed it because I did want the 18 wins. I want to get that swap open for you guys, but unfortunately it was not the wave. Let me talk about some positives though, since this was such a negative video. I don't want to leave you without some positives. Eto is a beast, all right? I can't emphasize how good he is as a card. He was such a fun card. He brought some fun even in some delayed gameplay. I was still having fun with him, so I highly suggest him. Mane coming off the bench is our Lord and Savior. I'm using so many red shites on my team, but they're so good in the game and it makes the game so fun, especially when the game's delayed. Scoring crazy goals off the bench is something that brings some fun to the game. And Ronaldo still did what Ronaldo does. He is the one player that it doesn't matter how delayed the game is, he's still going to score you jammy goals and stuff like that. Let me know in the comment section down below. How was your weekend league? How was your gameplay experience? Was it just me? Maybe I had a bad weekend league. Once again, don't forget to like and subscribe. I will see you guys in the next episode, but until then,